Good morning. It's our first official day of e-learning. I've had a lot of questions from parents over the weekend that are like, how do we get this started? I'm going to guide you through all of that this morning. So you didn't need to get started before now. Friday was not an e-learning day. It was a waiver day. I think I covered that in my last video. Please make sure you're watching these videos every day. Obviously you're watching now, so that's a good sign. Okay, so first thing, number one, I miss you. It's really sad here without you. Your work should take several hours to complete because we're at school for many hours a day. You're going to want to get started first thing in the morning. So when you respond to my email, your attendance question for today is, how are you establishing a routine to get yourself started with your e-learning? I know my kids, we're making them start at 9 a.m. with their e-learning, and then they're going to go till 11:30, so 9 to 11:30, then they get a break for lunch, and then they start back in at 12:30 to 2 or 3, whenever they get done. So that's my family's plan. I think it's a decent plan. I've seen several things on the internet where it's like really, really structured. That's a little intense for us, but we're gonna start at 9, go to 11:30, and then 12:30 to whenever. Remember that if I don't hear from you by 1 p.m., I will be calling you to check in and make sure that you're okay. If you have concerns about anything, I'm available from about 8:30 to about 4:10 every day. From 8:30 to 4:10 every day. Email is the best way to get a hold of me, and I will also be available through GChat. I want to talk about a couple of things before we get into the actual lessons today. Number one, I'm so proud of all the kids who did do work on Friday. They were able to get in and do some math, and so that's going to be really great. That's going to set you ahead for the whole week. So I'm super excited about that. Number two, Chrome browser. A lot of our stuff is going to take place in Google Classroom, and Google Classroom will play nicer with the Chrome browser than it will for Firefox or the Big Blue E or anything like that. Like, honestly, guys, if you're still using Microsoft as your internet platform, you may have other problems. But yeah, Chrome is the best one. It's a free browser. It's a very safe browser. Really, really good. If you have any questions, if you need help understanding something, please, please, please let me know. I would be happy to help. I've already troubleshooted some stuff I have some friends here in Plainfield who have kiddos, and I've already troubleshooted some stuff with them. One of those is that Chrome browser thing. So yeah. Be on the lookout for that. And then GChat with the homeroom. I started a GChat, so if you go to your email, there should be a GChat for our homeroom, which I'm excited to be chatting with you guys today. I do want to go over our lesson plans for today, just so that you kind of know what to expect. So in math, your job is to do 14-3, Practice Buddy and Quick Check. That's my main concern, is getting those Practice Buddies and the Quick Checks done, because they don't let you practice wrong. I will be checking your scores on those. And then also Indiana Lesson 8, Practice Buddy and Quick Check. And I know that seems like a lot for one day, but this was actually planned for last Friday, and we don't have RTI on Fridays. And so I had always planned for this day to be a double up day. And I actually think it's a decent way to start our e-learning. So there is that. If you are in my class for reading, you are going to be you're going to read the book from the story. This is like in your packet. It's like one of the little things. You're going to read Keeping Mr. John Holton Alive. You're going to read pages 217 to 229. And complete the highlighting tasks on page 218, 219, 225, 228. And then in the novel study, Guns for General Washington, you're going to complete page 1 of the reading assignment number 1, and you're going to read pages 1 to 11. For writing, you're going to go onto MobyMax. You'll need to go onto SSO for that. You know how to get onto SSO. If you don't, go to Plainfield, hit the search, plainfield.k12.in.us, hit the search bar, type in SSO, it'll take you right there. You're going to do 10 to 15 minutes on MobyMax on your personal narrative. You'll complete lessons on understanding narrative writing and understanding the purpose and the audience for narrative writing. And then also for my class for Caesar's English, I've got a Quizlet for you for lesson 13, lessons 1 through 13, and then you need to take your lesson 13 for Caesar's English on Google Classroom by Friday. So you can study those as much as you want and then take your test. And then for social studies, you're going to take your chapter 8 test on Google Classroom. If you have your book, I guess you can use it. So there you go. And then for specials, there's a link for library and a link for music in my lesson plans that I'll be emailing out here later today. At the very bottom of the email, there's going to be a ton of helpful online tools, math sites to keep you busy. Yeah, should be good. So that's your first e-learning day. That's what you're going to have to do. I will adjust these videos as needed. I'm sorry this one's so long. 5 minutes seems ridiculous to me, but I'm excited to see you online soon. So we'll see you soon. Bye.